Right, so this is my first ever story time type thing, and it's just going to be a combination of a speed drawing and a story time because I haven't seen anything like this before, and I thought that it might be kind of fun. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And since I thought, oh, I'm drawing a McDonald's, let's do some stories about McDonald's and my experiences with it, maybe. I don't know. And I never worked for McDonald's, and I'm not sponsored by McDonald's because I have no subscribers, so I don't know why McDonald's would sponsor me. But I thought, since I'm doing a project where I have to draw buildings and I'm drawing this McDonald's because that's what's outside of my window, I thought, okay, I'll do this and experiment with my story time idea. Yeah, so if this turns out good, I might do this again. I don't know. But yeah, it's just me filling in some lines and finishing off this picture. I wanted to film this earlier, but it didn't happen. I'm sorry, internet. But yeah, so I'll start with the story time. So I'm gonna have 2 stories and one little like highlight. And yeah, basically the first story is about me and my family and a time when we went to a McDonald's in, where was it? Was it in Hungary? I think it was like, oh no, I think it was in Belgium. And this is not like, I don't want to be bitching about McDonald's because I love me some McDonald's. I love my burgers and stuff, and I know most people do, so don't lie about that. And yeah, basically, we were going on a little trip to Poland, to my home country, and we were stopping by different other countries to just like have a look at them, have a quick look, like just stay in a country for a day. And we actually traveled in a car and stuff. But basically, I think it was in Belgium. I'm not sure, so don't quote me. And we decided to go into McDonald's because we were hungry and it was on the way there, and we knew what McDonald's food tastes like. So this is going to be quite short. Like, I don't really have like major stories, but anyway, sorry. Going back to the story. So we decided to go into the McDonald's, and of course my dad just parked the car. Me, my mum and my brother decided to go inside and have a look at what they have, because when you go traveling around the countries, and even when you see a McDonald's, some of the food they have there is like might not be the same food that you'd have in your country. So we went inside, and I saw some good options, and I was like, I might like just a plain cheeseburger, or maybe I'll have this wrap or whatever it was. I can't remember. So yeah, me and my mum, we just decided to like look and obviously wait for my dad, and my brother was off somewhere. And I remember we ordered our food, and we were just waiting for it to be made and things. So me and my mum decided to go to the toilet, as you do after a long journey. You need to go to the toilet sometimes. So we went, and McDonald's had like just this one big toilet with like 2 cubicles and this huge sink. And we went inside, and we were just terrified because there was a bunch of women, about 3 or 4 women with really long hair. I think there might have been gypsies, which, I don't want to be negative towards gypsies or anything like that. So yeah, just so you know. And they were just there with their babies, and there was like 3 young children, like under the age of 2, this 8-year-old and about like a 15-year-old. And they were just standing there washing themselves in the sinks and doing their washing in the sinks, and washing their clothes, the plates, the everything. And me and my mom just opened the door. And oh yeah, this is a little shop I've always ordered my stuff from. And we just opened this door and saw them, and we didn't know what to do. We just stood there like, right, okay, we gotta go. So yeah, that was one of the stories. The other one happened to me a while ago. I was about 5, I think, and we were traveling back to Poland, or I don't know, we were traveling somewhere, and I was really small. Maybe I wasn't like that small. Maybe I was like 8. I don't remember, but yeah, we're traveling, and basically there was this playground that McDonald's sometimes do, and it was like a play area, like a little kids kingdom type thing, and I used to love playing around it. And just, it was like my parents would order food and I'd just be like, right, see you later, I'm leaving. And I would just spend hours and hours in it and just played and things. And because we were in a different country, I think we were in France or somewhere, I'm not sure, and we didn't speak French. I didn't speak French, I was very young, and I just didn't understand people. And when someone asked me something, I'd just be like, I don't know, I don't understand. Obviously I wouldn't say it in English because I didn't know English by that time anyway, but you know, people learn. And I remember meeting this little boy, and I don't think he was French, I think he was from a different country as well. And we ended up becoming best friends, and we just ended up playing around in the pit. And I remember I was talking to him in Polish and he was talking to me in whatever language he was speaking, and we were just best friends, best buddies. Like, he was introducing me to his family in his language, and I was like, hey, I don't know what you're saying, but I feel welcomed. And yeah, we just ended up hanging out, and you know, McDonald's brought us closer together. And after that 1 hour of playing together in a ball pit, and the thoughts I had of us being a future couple, thinking about the kids we're gonna have together and the family, yeah, after about an hour, we left, and I never met the guy again. Well, the boy. But yeah, just that's a little short story. It'd be quite cute if I met him after a long time, and then we were like, oh my gosh, it's meant to be. This is our life now. Let's get married in a McDonald's. Haha. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's another story. I know they're quite short, but this was a spontaneous thing. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this sort of storytelling again, but you know, I just thought might as well just try it and think of my McDonald's story times to link with what I'm drawing right now. And the third point I was gonna make is not really a story, but it's just like a random point that annoys me, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to McDonald's and order a milkshake, which I don't normally do because I don't trust the milkshakes there anymore, whenever I order a chocolate milkshake, it always tastes like banana. Always tastes like banana. Like, I hate banana related like foods. Like, I love bananas themselves, but I can't have anything banana themed. Like, oh, by the way, this is the picture I'm trying to draw. There it is. Yep, that's the building, and I'm trying to draw that because I can see that from my window. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, yeah, I hate it. I have trust issues because of that milkshake. So yeah, those are the issues. And I don't know if you can hear background noise or not, but yeah, I'm recording this on a very mystical and amazing device called my phone. And I don't know if this is gonna sound good or not, but I don't have the money or time to get a professional thing done. But you know, this is what I'm going to work with and see how things turn up. And yeah, so what I'm drawing right now is a parking lot that I was trying to make and look quite good, but it didn't really work out that well. But it's a little disabled parking thingy that was in front of the McDonald's I was looking at, and I just couldn't make it look right, and I think it just doesn't fit into the picture if you compare that little bit to the rest of the picture. It was really bold. So in the end of the image, you're gonna see that I've changed that, but I'm just addressing that because I don't want people to think that I have something against disabled things. It's just that it didn't look like it fit into the picture, if that makes sense. So sometimes, as a person that paints, you just have to change some bits and bobs and see how they look. So yeah, this is the zoom in of my picture, and I mean, it's not perfect, it never is perfect, but it's just a try, and I hope that people liked it, and the stories that were random and short, but you know, I just have to try things out sometimes. Yeah.